Hey everybody, it's Kristie with Exit Realty in Gulf Shores, and I'm here with Janelle Hawkins with Sandcastle University, and today she's going to teach us how to build the best sandcastle ever. Let's check it out. What was step one? What do you think? Sand. We're going to the tippiest and the toppiest, y'all. Fill her up. Big. It's my favorite reference I make in the class. And we got to fill up our buckets. All right, so we're not gonna pour a whole bucket at one time. If you watch me, we're gonna fill.
Yours is a lot bigger than mine.
You can make yours bigger if you'd like, if you have whole envy. So we filled it up, then you can use your hand or your shovel, it doesn't matter, whichever you're more comfortable with, to mix that middle. But then, once your middle's mixed, these sides are still dry. So you're gonna dig a new hole. You're just taking all the sand, pulling it over to the other side, add water to the top of that hole, mix that side and do the same thing with the opposite side. So middle and then each side. We're gonna add water to the top and tap the sides like a drum. Everyone looks good and mixed. So you're gonna add water to the top and then tap it out. Rule number one, just like shovel safety, we have tool safety. Whenever you're not using your tools, they need to be straight up and down in the ground. That's so you don't accidentally sit or step on them or lose them. Rule number two, we're working top to bottom. That's just because of gravity. If we decorated the sides, then work on the top, the sand from the top would just fall down and cover up the sides. Rule number three is most important. You do not, or you should not, touch your sandcastle with your hands. You're gonna really want to touch it with your hands. You just gotta resist. Always grab a toolbox tool. I tell people using your fingers as a tool on your sandcastle is kind of like trying to paint with a hot dog, right? It just doesn't work. Yeah, not great, not good control. First step to making those is you're going to take your cup, you're going to hold it like a crab so you have this edge, and softly, slowly, gently, you're going to scoop a hole out of the center of your castle. So you're taking it, you're just going to scoop, clean it out. You're making the top look like a donut. Next tool is a spatula. You're going to take your spatula, you're going to chop out little slices of your donut. The slices that are left over are those crenellations that castle top. So I'm slicing, and then I'm gonna go flat, kind of like a piece of pizza or cake or pie, pop it out. So balconies next. I'm gonna use my spatula to draw the line wherever you want the floor of your balcony. Now it can be a short balcony, it can be a tall balcony, it can be a wraparound balcony, doesn't matter. Draw your line. And then you're going to start above your castle, above your crenellations. You're going to slice down to that line. You're going to stop and pull straight out. It's pretty, but it's a little boring. We need some pizzazz. So I'm going to show you how to make windows and doors. You can make these details wherever you want. Your door can be on the bottom, your windows can be on the back. Doesn't matter. I'm going to take my measuring spoon. You can use either side. The key is a lot of little scoops. If you take one big scoop, you will break your castle. So door first, super simple. I'm going to cut in, pull down, and straight out. So I'm using that edge to make a really clean top. I'm almost straight up and down. On each side I'm going to do cobblestones. The fun thing about cobblestones is the more variety in shape and size you have, the better. You do not want perfect circles. That'll look like polka dots. Okay, the last thing is that fuzziness again. But I don't want to brush it because that would erase everything. If you make a mistake, like I said, brush it all day long, try it again. But if you just want to get rid of that fuzz, you use your straw to blow it off. All right, take it all in. Okay. And then I have your tools already by your forms. You're gonna do something called framing, where you very gently,
right.
Yep, you're just gonna draw that frame around. And that way you don't lose the definition of your windows and doors. So you're just going to draw that frame and then you can cobble in between. Okay.
So how did you get started in this business?
So I was a broke college kid and needed a job, and there was an ad on Craigslist from a professional sand sculpting company. And so for 3 years I made giant sand sculptures, which was really cool. But then I thought that Alabama deserved their own sand sculptor. There was no one over here doing it. And so I moved back home and I started up a business teaching classes I was a little upset that I had grown up down here and no one had ever taught me how to do this.
Yeah.
So I also thought it would be like a fun tourist activity. So,
Yeah.
and then we do lots of like proposals and weddings and
that's cute.
yeah,
So
team building.
So you're obviously you're the one making those like.
Yes, I'm the only sculptor with the business, and then we hire 5 to 7 other instructors during our high season.
So how long have you been in business?
5 years I've been in business, and I've been a sand sculptor for 9 years total now.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, running up on a decade.
Well, I think this is super cool.
Thanks. There we go.
Cute.
I agree.
All right. Okay, so this is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath castle. All right, we've got our front entrance with our landscaping, and our staircase comes all the way in. We've
Beautiful.
got cathedral windows and even some little fort windows, so it gets all the natural light into the living area.
Yeah.
And the kitchen is actually on the back side, which overlooks the Gulf of Mexico.
Beautiful views, right? Yeah. What do you think something like that would go for?
I'm gonna go for about $6.73.
$6.73. All right.
Yep.
Solid.
Solid.
Great. All right, Miss Bethany, show me your castle.
Yes, we have a new listing here. It is 1 square foot.
I see.
And you can see here we have a grand staircase, cathedral stairs with custom shells and tier shelling on the top.
Wow.
It does also have a view to the Gulf of Mexico. I would say direct waterfront access actually. It does come with hurricane shutters. And it's ready to be sold for sure.
I absolutely love it. The shells really add some special character to it. Yeah. What do you think something like this would go for?
I'm gonna go $7.75.
$7.75.
Yeah.
Wow, and it's still up for sale. So it's currently on the market.
Available.
All right. All right, Miss Jenna, show me your castle, please.
Well, it is obviously Halloween season, so we thought that we would go ahead and decorate for our new buyers. As you can tell, they love Frankenstein. So I think the price should really reflect how much detail they put into the showcase of their home. I'm thinking like, $10.75 maybe.
$10.75.
Sold, so.
Well, I can't tell you that until it closes. But once it closes, I'll be sure to give you a call.
Great.
And I will let you know that sales price.
I really love the double staircase too.
Thank you. Yeah, he lost half of his mouth.
Yeah.
So we just decided that we would give him a couple extra teeth at the front.
I love it. Extra custom. It looks really good.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Can you tell us where we can book the classes, or if someone's coming to the area and they want to do a class, where do they do that?
Absolutely. So we do classes year round. You can go onto our website. It is sandcastleu.com. That's sandcastleu is a university.com. All booking is online. We have tons of different classes, and it's for all ages. So you can book your class online. We come to you, we bring everything, and we will teach you too how to build a really cool sandcastle.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It was so much fun. Check it out.